As we know, The Chosen Season 6 has been wrapped for quite a while, but they're finally catching up and giving us some insight in the wrapping of the set, and we get to see Chris and Jelaine again, which we haven't seen very much of recently. So let's jump into this. Let's break down everything that's happening here on set as they wrap up Season 6. Here we go.
I can't believe we are in the final days of filming Season 6. This has been the longest stretch of filming The Chosen has ever done for a season.
So all of this is in Italy, of course, over here.
So we're going to talk to the cast and crew to
Adam Drake. Here we got a bunch of the actors, of course. We've got Shmuel and Mary and Salome and Tamar.
hear about their experience filming Season 6.
I feel like it's been so long since I've actually talked about on set with The Chosen. I've been so hyper focused on Promised Land and House of David and other characters that it feels weird to go back to The Chosen a little bit here.
Easily our hardest season.
Nothing comfortable about it.
You can't ignore that it's different.
This has been the greatest challenge of my life.
Of course, if you haven't seen Elijah Alexander playing Nebuchadnezzar in the new Daniel movie, you can go check that out on the channel as well. We did a whole deep dive of some of their trailers and different things around there. So if you want to check that out, you can do that as well.
This is the challenging aspect of the content.
That's pretty crazy right there. Seeing a lot of the implements used here. These blades look strange. Are these like bone blades? I don't know. I don't know the history around these weapons of destruction. I don't know what's happening here. Hammers, of course, to hammer in the nails and things like that. Some shackles, maybe. Yeah, this is interesting.
Content that we're shooting. So it's been,
of course, the nail to go into the patibulum here, which is the horizontal piece of the cross. They're going to need to, of course, have an amazing shot of that.
tough.
The things that we're covering this season.
These long, difficult scenes.
All of the scenes.
Love Brad Culver. Love Mark LeBlanc. Mark, if you're watching this, say hello in the comments, please. Mark, if you don't know, is the sound guy on The Chosen. We've had some interactions on the channel because he may or may not have been a catalyst to leak an entire scene of season 5. Not that he leaked it, but the BTS team leaked it. And he was kind of caught in the crossfire, which I thought was hilarious. But Mark, you're awesome. Love hanging out with you every time we're on set.
These were intense, or they were really quiet.
Yeah, really, really quiet here. We see Mother Mary crying here. We've got John behind her, of course. We got Martha here with Mary and Salome. Does this not look like Quintus? It's not, but it's not Quintus, but doesn't it look like Quintus a little bit? I don't think it's Quintus. I think it's the bald guy we've seen in a lot of the other shots before. Over here, of course, we got Shmuel, we've got Mary, we've got John here who's crying as well. It was so intense. We've seen a lot from behind the scenes here. Definitely intense for sure. Yep. Intense moment. There's Eden as well. I'm glad that she gets to be part of this season.
A lot of details that go into making this very sacred and special.
The impact of.
Yep. Again, here's the, I forget what this sign is called, but the sign where it has, Jesus, King of the Jews, basically, in the 3 different languages there. And then the city behind. I wonder what they're going to do CGI wise to like cover some of this stuff here, because obviously this is more modern of the city. I wonder if they just pan down to shoot more towards the ruins, or if they're going to CGI over this section, or what's going to happen there. Of course, they're used to like getting rid of like telephone wires and like, power lines and things like that, airplanes, in the background. So I wonder how they'll do that for these shots here.
Season 6, we know it.
Here, just looking in the background here. We got some epic crew members, of course, all over the place. Dallas with the sign itself there.
Oh, yeah.
We know the end.
We've got Eric Avari, who we've seen a lot in the behind the scenes of both Utah, Italy, and Texas. He seems to be quite prominent in season 6.
The whole season is good.
Here's Rebecca. We've followed Rebecca quite a lot through different moments behind the scenes and seeing a lot of what she does on set as well.
This is probably the saddest season, which is good because it's not the last.
It's been really heavy in the sense of watching some of my co-actors go through some of the hardest emotional work they've had to do in the show yet.
I had so much more to do in general. And you had to do that over and over and over again for days and days and days and for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, super, super heavy stuff, right? I mean, incredibly heavy. As an actor, you have to kind of feel in that moment, especially for someone like Jonathan Roumie, for example, who is kind of a method actor, right? So like he's in that feeling all the time. He never lets it go. He keeps that accent throughout the whole entire time, even when he's not shooting. Like all of that weighs on you. And I think especially for these people that are here at the cross.
Didn't want her to be just crying. And I had to find levels, different levels. And when is she tired of crying? When is she just not getting any tears out?
Yeah, there's got to be a really hard difference there between like a level 1 cry versus a level 10 cry, and where is the difference, and when does she experience those things? And as an actor, you have to go through all those things, and if you're not prepared for it, it's just going to look really cheesy and bad. And so obviously I hope that we didn't get that here for season 6.
Yeah, it was harder than I was anticipating, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, I think. But anything with such great...
So here we've got Jesus wearing the robe of Herod Antipas, and he's basically given that to mock him, to make him a king, essentially, a faux king.
Weight and grace attached to it should be hard. It shouldn't be easy.
As an actor, the biggest challenge was to not allowing yourself to fully melt.
I had a lot more on-screen time, but a lot less to say. To be a part of something but peripheral is a great challenge for me.
Well, you're not going to feel comfortable when you're doing a very uncomfortable season.
Here we are on the last day, and one of the cool things about it is you're almost all together in the upper room. But Jesus is not here, John is not here, and Judas is not here.
Oh, yeah. It's like we've been separated in groups.
It's been a weird...
Yeah, the group will not really all be together ever again until season 7. Of course, the whole group will never be together again because Judas will be gone, which we'll talk about in a moment here. There's actually a specific moment where we're going to see not looking too great for Judas.
Weird season because we're all not together.
It just feels so strange because we're used to going through all seasons all together from beginning to the end.
And then I wasn't even all together in the all-togetherness. I was off doing, things I can't talk about.
I don't know, it's strange.
Now, Big James, of course, I'm glad that he's going to get some special moments within this next season because he's not going to be around forever. And he won't really be around for the Axe show pretty much at all. So so I'm glad he gets to have these moments here at the end of The Chosen as well as some powerful moments before he loses his head, so to speak.
Felt so alone.
Their absence is definitely loud.
How's that absence affect your performance?
It kind of feels like a bad dream.
They are there, like they're mentioned multiple times, and then we look at their chairs and, empty chairs and...
Judas here. Looks like this is in front of this is in Caiaphas's house as they're having what would you call it? The trial of Jesus, the illegal trial in Caiaphas's house. So this is Judas here in front of all the elders. Quite interesting.
I really hope that people can see throughout the story he was the same guy. I think my favorite part was getting to know everybody, from my cast, who has become like a second family, to even you, Chris. It's Chris, I'm breaking the fourth wall now, and Jelane's behind this camera, and I love her too. So getting to...
All right, let's talk about this screenshot right here. Let me move my head so you can see what's behind me, but I'll be Dallas for a second. Hello, my name is Dallas. I am Superman. You can see Judas, of course, on the ground here. He is, on the ground looking very distraught. There's a lot of dead foliage behind him. It's very rocky ground, not looking great. To the right, however, you just straight up see his noose. I mean, this does not look good, right? This is how he will die. And on one of these trees right near here, this is his death scene that they shot. And so, yeah, not looking great for Judas here. This is going to be in the movie. So I'll give you a little bit of a leak as well, talking about BTS. This this scene should be in the movie. So the last section of what we're going to see in The Chosen season 6, but we will not see this moment until 2027, about Easter of 2027. So right near the Mel Gibson movie, things like that. So yeah, this is a pretty intense moment. You got the prop master over here with the noose, and then you've got Judas here as they're preparing to do the scene. Dallas giving direction. Me giving direction here. So yeah, there's that.
Know everybody and to live a life with all of you for these past 5 years has been amazing.
Here's what I don't know why it just paused on me. It just kind of broke on me here. Let me back it up. We've got Dan here.
Past 5 years has been.
Dan is no longer on set anymore. I wonder if people are going to freak out about this patch again, like they did in season 4.
Know everybody and to live a life with all of you for.
So Dan is no longer with the show. He's actually working on a different show now, but he was shooting obviously through most of season 6.
These past 5 years has been amazing, and I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, that's the end for Judas. This is the last season, and he's pretty much done, unless they do any flashbacks or anything like that, which I don't see really why they would do that with Judas. I think they've told his story and should probably leave it alone, but we'll see.
Without spoilers, is there a particular scene you're excited for everybody to see when it comes?
So this is special effects. Obviously, he's getting ready to do some sort of rock stuff here. We've seen in the behind the scenes how they were working on this day actually that they're shooting here. I think they were working on the earthquake within the upper room. So when Jesus dies, there's an earthquake that happens, and then there's a bunch of different things that happen all around the place. And so definitely we should see rocks falling, and he's probably got like dust there that he's throwing from the ceiling to make it seem like things are shifting and moving. And so that's what he's working on here as a special effects key here.
Out.
Yes, there is.
What?
I can't spoil it.
Oh.
Jesus dies.
Yes.
But we're not going to tell you how. I don't know what to tell you.
Probably the crucifixion. I mean, obviously, the crucifixion location was just unbelievable.
It would probably not be the ones that you would think I would say.
It would be the hanging of Judas. That was a fun little gag.
Now, when you say gag, it's not like it's being played for laughs. It's...
Yes, it's...
Yeah.
What he means is like not a fun little gag in terms of like a joke, but like a gag in terms of like this is a special effect thing that we have to do. Like it's a trick that we have to do because obviously he's not actually hanging himself, right? He's got to wear some sort of thing to help him hold the weight of his own body that's connected to the rope. That way it doesn't hurt him.
Just an effect that we have to execute.
Yes.
Literally.
Sam Jenkins.
The talent is so abundant on this. I just hope that people see all the work people have done to lift these characters off the page, to make them more than parables, to make them more than fables, to make them beings we can look at on screen and say, that's me. I hope people have that experience.
Our cast and our crew are so loving and supportive. We've got these amazing PAs that are making sure we have fans on us when it's hot, that they're putting cold ice packs.
There's Rafi there. I don't see Dinah, but unless this is Dinah, I don't think that's Dinah though. Rafi, of course, is going to be a figure here. I wonder how he's going to play into season 6. We've seen him a couple of different times in the BTS, and so I wonder how that will play out there.
Next on our next.
Let's see if there's anybody interesting out here in the crowd. A lot of these are extras that you've seen before from just volunteers that have come through. A lot of these people you've seen previously as either paid extras that are there all the time or extras that have come through and volunteered their time and actually paid to be a part of it. I recognize some of these people from being on set as well. Not during this time, but during other times here. So yeah, interesting stuff.
Anyone who watches the show, my hope is that they take away a larger sense of empathy, a larger sense of community.
I hope they see this magical crew, because they do see us, on the screen and all that stuff, but there is something special about the crew here. Everyone working toward a greater goal.
I really hope that...
Mitch. Let's see, what are they doing here? What kind of water stuff did they do? I don't remember.
The love shines through.
I mean, this season is about suffering, right? It's about the suffering of Christ. But the filming of it is the hardest we've ever done. All the different locations. We've been going through a lot in our family with health crisis.
Let me go back real quick.
We've ever done all the different locations.
Let's see here. Is this Dav? This looks like Dav, does it not? From Promised Land, Chasisi? Does that not look like Dom? I don't think it is, but it looks a lot like him. Chasisi from the Promised Land. I don't understand why he would be in Italy with them, because I think they had to use local actors for most of it, but yeah, I don't think that's him.
Locations.
Let's see, anything else interesting in here? Not really.
We've been going through a lot in our family with health crises. So this was a season that I think God just really wanted us to experience that. We can never fully experience his suffering, but we get a taste of it, and I think that's okay. I'm hopeful that season 7, which, you know, is renewal.
Yeah, season 7 will be hope and building and love and joy and celebration. It'll be so cathartic. I think it'll be amazing.
And life and resurrection. Maybe we'll learn the lesson of that and have a pain-free season, but I do know that it was worth it. I do know that this season is going to change lives all over the world.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, very, very cool. Let's see, anything else here? We see Matthias and Nicodemus here, and Matthias right here. I can't tell who this is up here. Looks like, I'm not sure. Not sure who that is. We got Yusuf. Yeah, interesting stuff. Really interesting to see the behind the scenes again. I wish they had done more this season. In the past seasons, they've done a lot more, but maybe we've gotten them in trouble. I hope not, but it's possible. Anyway, hope they do more stuff in the future with that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about the closing of season 6. What do you think about Judas and everything that's happening there? Pretty crazy. But it's going to be an intense season, as we've talked about for basically over a year now. So yeah, check out our BTS from all of season 6. If you want to check out that playlist, I'll leave it linked here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.